Hello everybody, welcome back. Man, has it been a while. Okay, so you guys have been really good to me. There's been a lot of people, well, a fair amount of people, messaging me for more content, so I have decided to give it to you. I managed to find an extra 4 episodes that I've uploaded over the past 2 weeks of the Deathtitans series. Those are now done. They're finished. There's no more. The map was lost years ago. Anyway, I now have a new GTX 1080 Ti, so there should be no lag. If we go ahead and hit F3, we are still running at 30 FPS. I think that's because of the recording, which is fine, because that should never drop. But if we take a look up here, we have a few new additions. We have this circle, we got this circle, we got this, which is mostly finished. We have this statue here. There's a building over here. There's a little thing there. The whole wall I replaced. All of it. Absolutely all of it. And then, of course, there's this. Yeah, so that's the thing. I made roads. This road I upgraded. I think I upgraded... Did I upgrade these? No. But I definitely did make this road. So that's the thing. I did do a whole lot of exploring. As you guys can see, the map is now huge. Oh, and I did a little bit of cheats. And, well, I wouldn't really call these cheats. I did a little bit of landscaping. And all of this is now huge mountain area. All of this is mountained. This is mountained. All of this here is mountained. And down here is mountained. Which is fantastic. I like it. Oh, and I've done a little bit of work over here. Totally forgot about that. Anyway, so what I'm going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and head on over to the parts in the town. So my idea for this is that I'm going to try and do a 2-episode part here, showing you all this stuff, and then I have a new co-host that I would like to introduce you guys to. So this is going to be a 3-episode series, I guess. So here is our cathedral. We're missing a couple of windows on each side. I'm just going to quickly lower that. There we go. You guys can probably see that, but that's alright. Lower the sensitivity of the mouse so I get a little bit of smoother thing. If the frame rate's a little too choppy, I promise I will adjust it for the new series, which you won't hear until episode 3 of this little thing that I'm doing. Yeah, so I finished up the external side of the cathedral, kind of made this like a giant biodome. Did not turn out quite as well as I thought it was going to, but nonetheless, I redid these as well, these little connector things. Yeah, other than that, the outside has stayed more or less the same, aside from the big ball on the back. I don't believe this was here. We'll get to the statue in a minute. I don't believe that this was here before. There is now a new mansion. I have plans, sort of, a little bit of concerns, but I really want to move the main hub in here. It's a little bit far away from everything though. Like, it's kind of stuffed in a corner. It is a very nice mansion though. If I ever have like a co-host or I turn this server into like kind of like a build series, I'd love to go into here. Yeah, and move that in there. The only issue is just 1 space, 2 location. It's a little far, but there's warps and whatnot. So hello mountains, ooh la la. Yeah, so these will be scattered all around the main town, which are actually custom done through MC Painter and something else. I think it's mostly just MC Painter, but I think they turned out quite alright indeed, aside from like this. But, that's, well, that one's a little weird too. But I think they turned out to be quite nice. I have also updated from 1.7 to 1.12. So we have elytras and all kinds of stuff. Up next, of course, is our fancy wall, which is now sheltered and doesn't look like just a flat pile of poop. It looks like a fancy, perfect... Oh, hello, wall, which I think looks quite nice in compared to the other one. I did keep a small piece of the other one because it's this wall is just a tad bigger to incorporate all the little details on the inside and the outside. Some of this just barely fit, like right there. So, you know, that's that. I also added a whole pile of villagers because I realized that all these doors are close enough to actually be a town. So I spawned in a bunch of villagers, which in turn spawned in a bunch of iron giants. So the town was mostly mob-proof before, but now it's really mob-proof because there's a bunch of defenders around. Oh, look at that! He's offering him a flower. Hey, that's cute. And there's a bunch of villagers that live in all these houses now, so you can trade and do whatever. Okay, let's get onto the statue. So this statue I found minus the base. The base I did by myself. But this statue I found on the internet, and it was colored. So I did a black and white version because I didn't have all the wool. Surprise. I don't shear sheep for a living. And I kind of replicated, tried to do a one-to-one replication. It worked out pretty well. Everything was square. So this was a fairly easy design. The back's a little flat, but you know, whatever. It's a cool little addition to the racetrack here. Yeah, so that's that. Let's head on over. Ooh, what do we have next? Oh, yeah, the subway. So yeah, again, more mountains. So I kind of added a subway station here. There's a little bit of blocks that are, you know, need to be moved around, but this is in essence, again, the ceiling needs to be redug out. I don't know why, but after I added the mountains, there started to become like all kinds of blocks everywhere. Couldn't tell you why. But yeah, this is again another section that needs to be mined out. And water. Water's prevalent too. There's been like some weird water things, like, and they don't spread out. They just kind of appear. So yeah, there's water over there, but there is a subway system now. Not complete at all. In fact, it only goes to one section right now, which is the clock. So not ideal yet to be used, but there is a subway system that is semi-working. I made a little cake shrine way over there. And let's take a look. So yeah, again, old wall. Here we go. New wall, very fancy, a lot taller, old wall. If you guys kind of remember this from before, this was the inside of the wall, right? It was very plain. This is the outside of the wall, had no roof. You would walk along here, you know, at the time because it would just shoot across there. So we actually added a fair bit. This road, I'm gonna have to bust a hole in this wall somewhere in order to get out. Or no, sorry, that wasn't the plan. The plan was to dig down here, have steps going down under the wall, and then for them to come and pop up out here, which will be very nice. Actually, I think that'll be fantastic. And then, oh yeah, this was actually our newest creation. Very, very new creation. Actually, I don't even know if this thing works at all. So basically, this is our cactus farm. So we had a cactus farm way over there, if you guys remember or recall. We had a small cactus farm. The bucket was filled. Yeah. So there is a cactus farm here. There is a manual one on the first floor. All right. There's a manual cactus farm on the first floor here, and then if you go up, there's another manual cactus farm. If you go up more, we have an automatic cactus farm, one that is, I think, significantly larger than the old one. And by walking down all the stairs, you'll get to the bottom here, which of course will drop it all in the hoppers. And then if you walk down here, we should see cactus. Look at that. Just built it. Probably the newest addition to the server. And that's that. So. Let's see what's next. I'm trying to rush through this because I'm trying to make episode 3 the one where I introduce our co-host and talk about the new server, or not the new server, the new series, not the new server. This is going to be the one and only server forever. So yeah, we have a small cake shrine, which I think is a fair fit for this corner. You guys can see where the wall used to be and where the wall ended up. So we did gain a few blocks here. We did lose, actually no, we gained blocks here too, because I actually had to dig this out quite a bit. And then we of course have a library, which I made a new front for. I'm not sure, I don't think the library was in the last update. So there is a library, and I made a new front. It's got a nice big ender eye that's kind of blue. It doesn't really have the same colors, but in terms of inside, we have 3 floors, we have chairs, we have, tons of bookshelves. It's a library. What do you want? There's a spiral staircase in the back. Spiral. Air quotes. It's square. because Minecraft's made out of blocks. Who knew? Okay, so I think that's all for this section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this way really quick because there's one more section, big section, that I'd like to show you before getting to the rest of the update, which will be in the next episode. Let's go. Yeah, so nothing here has changed, but this has changed. So we have a new path coming down here, and we have a new section here, which is a mine. Well, going to be a mine. I'm planning to make a giant mining town. I don't know if you guys remember the really old original server that I had. We made a like an iron like factory almost, where they had a mine, they had like a coke furnace, they had a blast furnace, they had all kinds of stuff. So I'm trying to do the same thing. I want to make like a big crane here. So yeah, again, all of this was hand built. Obviously, it's Minecraft, hello. And then this goes straight down. We have stairs that, where are the stairs? There are stairs, right? So ideally this will be dug out. I hit a patch of lava, so I didn't quite dig this out, but this will be dug out straight down. So if we go down the wall, we will end up in this section, right? Again, the crane comes down, this whole center section will be cut out. And then we have this. So we have this huge dugout section. So ideally, we would have we'd have some homes here, right? For some residents, we would have a whole pile of, you know, coal, iron piles. We'd have like giant melting pots and chambers filled with lava, obviously. Up at the top here, I do want to do an episode where I'm building just this bottom section. Maybe I'll turn that into a series, just finishing a fancy mine. I do want to put a bunch of heads, like Minecraft heads, so I can do like zombie heads, creeper heads, custom heads. If you guys want to send in a picture of your custom head, you can put it up here. I did measure this all out previously. I've already started doing a little bit of the roof so that it looks all nice and fancy and funky. So yeah, this is exactly, I can do 8x8 up here, and everything should fit perfectly. So if you guys want to send me your own custom heads, I can definitely do update videos and slowly fill this giant surrounding area with Minecraft heads. Anyway guys, that'll be part 1 for this server update. I will look forward to part 2, and yeah, I will see you next time.